Hey guys, it's Nana here again, and welcome back to another video. And today we're back with another commentary. And I know I'm a couple days late on this, but I wasn't planning on making this video at first because I don't play Drive Club, nor do I even own a PS4. But it's some really interesting news to me, just because of what has happened in the past with some other developers as far as racing games, other racing game developers. So I kind of just wanted to express what I feel about this whole situation of Evolution Studios being shut down. So in a nutshell, how do I feel? It's pretty shitty. Now, I don't play Drive Club, like I said, I don't own a PS4, but it's really alarming to see another racing game developer drop, because I liked seeing their progress since the launch. I think their game has improved, leaps and bounds since the launch, because I've heard, well, obviously by gameplay you could tell that launch was just an absolute mess for Drive Club, but ever since then the game has, the developers have cleaned up their act. They have, established a really nice game over the course of it's been almost a year and a half now that the game has been out, and I think they did a great job, especially with the Drive Club bikes expansion and all of the other patches that they've implemented into the game since launch. Now, the reason why I find this alarming is, well, one, we don't have as many racing games as opposed to, back in 2004 to 2008. I think that was a golden age for racing games. It's a golden age for Need for Speed. What other games were released then? There was Juiced, and back then there was just a ton of other games, like Juiced is just one of them, Midnight Club, etc., etc. There was just so many amazing racing games, released between 04 and 08. And nowadays, racing games aren't as popular as they once were. Like, race games were up near the top. Right now, they're one of the least popular genres of games, I would say, right now. I mean, Need for Speed did come back, but what other racing games, AAA racing games, do we have other than Need for Speed? Let's see. So, in 2015, there was an expansion for the crew, but I wouldn't really count that. The only thing that was really released was Need for Speed and Forza 6. And it's nothing in comparison to the past, where we've had multiple racing games released in 1 year. And the shutdown of Evolution Studios does not help, because obviously I think they would have made a Drive Club 2 if they could, or even a new MotorStorm game. That would have been cool as well. I just like seeing their success as far as being a racing game developer, and seeing that they have been shut down, it's really crappy to see, because there's not as many, racing game developers as there once were. And the reason why I just find it to be, really crappy in the first place is, well, the same thing happened to Black Box. Why were they closed down? I'm pretty sure their sales were good. And I mean, their expansions, their DLC, I just think that everything just improved over time. And what does it mean for racing games in the long term? It just means there's one less developer making racing games. And that to me is very alarming, because, like I said, racing games aren't as popular as they once were. And it's sad seeing another racing developer go just because of that. And overall, just sucks that Evolution Studios was let go. It's not going to affect me all that much because I don't have a PlayStation, like I said. But as far as the strength for, the racing game genre right now, 2016 better surprise me. So that's about it for this video. So if you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.